Woo! What's going on, guys? Arms Form coming at you guys today with another video. And today's video, going to be starting kind of like a new series here. A little bit of a camp battle series. You know, we've been talking about it on different podcasts, on Micro Mics and on OPP, on Orm's Den. I've been with other guys through the YouTube Nation. And just, you know, we were kind of talking about some camp battle series, and we got some coming on during this training camp. So I'm a little bit excited about some of these. I'm gonna go with the flow here. But right now I'm gonna start off with our safety room. I think it's a really big issue on this team, big time. And I'm not really digging the safety room. I think there's a lot of fans, a lot of Detroit Lions fans that will probably agree with me on this. I'm a little bit nervous. I like some of the players that we acquired, but we got a really young room. Not a lot of veterans in there. You know, you got guys like Tracy Walker. They brought over Deshon Elliott. He's going to be a key part of this. But this is going to be a video about Deshon Elliott versus pretty much Kerby Joseph, the third-round rookie that we grabbed out of Illinois, fighting Illinois. Deshon Elliott, obviously playing his college days at Texas, was a sixth-round pick. Got some injuries during his time at Texas too, as well. Drafted by the Baltimore Ravens in the sixth round, like I said, and has had some injuries there too, as well. Became pretty much like a full-time starter, I believe, and I think it was 2017 he ended up becoming a full-time starter, or he was drafted in the sixth round 2017, something like that. So he's a guy that I've been kind of keeping an eye on, and I really want to find out who's going to be that number two guy to Tracy Walker. We already know Tracy Walker's the number one free safety on the team. We already know that, and no shade on Tracy Walker. I like Tracy Walker, but he doesn't give me a huge boost of confidence either, but I do like Tracy Walker. I think he does have a nice skill set, especially from a guy that was drafted like in the third round out of a smaller school. Bob Quinn picked him up, and he ended up getting a pay raise, and he's a pretty good safety. You know, he has his flaws, but he all in all, he's pretty decent. But the safety room scares me. Now, we ended up signing Deshon Elliott from Baltimore. He was a free agent. I don't think Baltimore wanted him anymore, obviously. Banged up, like I said, over there. So we ended up giving him, another free agent pickup by Brad Holmes as one of those, kind of low, cheap deals, 1-2 year deals, whatever he does here, and kind of go with the flow, and we see what happens during the year. He's going to be a guy that, right now I think he's penciled in, not penned, penciled in as that number two strong safety to Tracy Walker. But he's already banged up. I think he missed a little bit of time. He didn't miss all of camp, those short mini camps and those short OTAs that we were having. He was in there at the beginning, and then I think he missed the last couple small camps. So already nicked up, already banged up. He's had a little bit of time to heal for training camp. Training camp is literally right around the corner. But I need to keep an eye on this because I don't trust Deshon Elliott to stay healthy. I like the way he plays football. He's fearless. He's one of those kind of throwback safeties. Throws his body all over the place. Plays the run pretty decently. Can get to the quarterback too as well from the safety position. He's a good timing, blitzing safety. Strong kid. He's got the mentality. He's got the smarts to play. It's just the only thing that stops him is his health. Sometimes he's just not healthy enough to go back out the next week. He just gets hurt a lot. And then, like I said, back in his Texas Longhorn days, it was kind of the same deal. Always a little bit banged up. Now, the thing with Deshon Elliott is that we have him as the number two. He's going to be that. He's going to be paired up with Tracy Walker right now. But I'm a little bit nervous, obviously. So with he's had 109 tackles, 6 tackles for loss, 8 quarterback hits, 3.5 sacks, 7 pass deflects, and a pick. Those are his NFL numbers in the last 3-4 years as a Baltimore Raven. And then, we obviously we needed a safety to pair up with Tracy Walker. So I think, them going after Kerby Joseph was kind of like a no-brainer. We were kind of wondering when they were going to pick up a safety. We kind of know what kind of safety Kerby Joseph is. Kind of a 1-year starter. I think he's going to be a kid that's going to need a little more time to develop. Not that he doesn't know the position, but right now, if you go to ourlads.com, that's what I like to go to for depth chart. They have Kerby Joseph at strong safety, backing up Deshon Elliott right now. That's why I think this is going to be a little bit more of a camp battle than people seem to be leading on. I don't think anything's in stone with Deshon Elliott or Kerby Joseph, but I think we're going to see a lot of Kerby Joseph this year. He might even win that job, even if it's by default, because of Deshon Elliott's health, not being able to stay healthy. But we know what Kerby Joseph is. He's a 1-year starter, like I said, at Illinois. He was, he was grinding it out there, not getting a lot of playing time his first few years. And then he finally got on the field and had a decent year. He's a ball hawking safety. He's not going to be a guy he's no Ed Reed or anything like that. He's not a guy that's going to completely wow you with his ball hawking skills, but he has a nose for the football, and that's what you like. It's going to be interesting with that matchup. I'm just really curious how that's going to play out. Now, our depth chart for safety is kind of it goes like this. It's not very promising. Obviously, Tracy Walker at free safety. Right now, Deshon Elliott in pencil, I believe, strong safety. And then you go to the depth. They got strong safety, Kerby Joseph right now. Because I don't think he's not gonna unseat Tracy Walker. So Kirby's got to get in the game. You're not going to see him come. You're not going to see a lot of Tracy Walker coming out of the game. He's pretty much a guy that really doesn't come off the field too much, because he brings it in different levels. Even though there's a little bit of a trust issue with him. I do like him, but he doesn't come off the field a lot. He's obviously our best safety on the team, free safety. He's obviously our best safety all around. So then there's Kerby Joseph at strong safety, backing up Deshon Elliott. Then they got Brady Breeze, a former high round, I think he was a second round draft pick by the Tennessee Titans. They kind of unloaded on him. He was making some plays, I guess, during OTAs and during his mini camps too as well. I don't really think he's in play to steal a lot of snaps, but I guess you never know. And then at free safety, they got Ife Melifonwu literally backing up Tracy Walker right now. So that's a little bit interesting to me. Melifonwu is a kid that we took last year. Another third-round kid out of Syracuse, a cornerback that had some ups and downs, got hurt. He's a big corner, like 6'3", 215 pounds. Decent-sized kid. Like I've said in the past, he almost looks like a linebacker out there, but he's a little bit light, but he's 6'3", 215. So he's a big corner. He's a perfect safety size. He's good for safety size, and this regime wants to see how he does at that position. It's going to be really interesting. So they got Melifonwu as of right now. This can all change, by the way, as the free safety backing up Deshon Elliott, backing up Tracy Walker. Sorry, and then they got C.J. Moore, who I think is a really standout special teams guy, and then Juju Hughes, another guy that they kind of picked up at the end of the year last year. I don't think he even played a game for the Detroit Lions. I think they picked him up literally when they were done. Don't remember when Juju Hughes got picked up, but he was a guy that never I don't think even took a snap for the Lions. Pretty sure they picked him up after the season. And then you can throw guys in like Bobby Price and Will Harris. Those two guys were literally safeties first. Just recently they've been changed to cornerbacks. Bobby Price last year changed to cornerback, and then Will Harris right now is our number 2 corner. That's a whole other video, but right now he's our number 2 corner right now, waiting for Jeff Okudah. Can he take that leap and finally own up to that 3rd overall pick that he was picked at out of OSU? But right now it's Will Harris. But they have starting Will Harris has some starting experience at safety. He was a safety in college. Same with Bobby Price, another small school guy. But they have that safety experience. Is basically what I'm getting at. The experience is key. So, but my whole issue is Deshon Elliott versus, I think, Kerby Joseph. And I think it's something to keep an eye on, Lions fans. The good thing about this, too, is, well, it's a good thing, but it should help out some guys with maybe that don't think they're going to get a lot of playing time. They're changing this defense over. It's going to be a lot. It's not going to be totally 4-2-5, but you're going to see a lot of 4 down linemen, 2 linebackers, and then almost like 5 secondary guys. So, you're going to get your normal 2 corners in there. You might see 3 corners in there at once. Obviously, in the nickel, you're going to see that. You could even see 4 corners. It just all depends on the situation. Football is a situational game. But basically, you get your 2 corners, your 2 safeties, and then that 5th guy. And it's going to be that 5th guy, which I think that's why I think we're going to see a lot of Kerby Joseph this year. Even if Deshon Elliott does win outright this spot, I think we're going to see a lot of 3 safety sets. So you're going to see Walker, Deshon Elliott, and Kerby Joseph. You might see Melifonu in there because he's such a big kid. He can play either corner or safety. But I think that it's all going to come down to, can Kerby Joseph beat out Deshon Elliott? And right now, I think Deshon Elliott's the better safety. I'm not gonna throw Elliott under the bus at all right now. But Kerby Joseph could be nipping at his heels. I think it's going to be a little bit of a race. But I think Kerby Joseph, all in all, in the long run, I think he's more of a developing type of safety. Because we kind of seen him come in late into the fold at Illinois with 5-6 picks he had at his last year at Illinois. And he looked like a guy that was a coverage safety. He's pretty much a coverage safety. That's what he really is. Plays the run okay. He's not special at all in really any area, but he can find the football. He has a nose for the football, and that's what I like. Deshon Elliott, he doesn't really have anything great that sticks out, but he can do a lot of good things. He plays the run tenaciously. He can cover tight ends pretty good. He's a bigger dude. He's got good size, obviously. Play the run. He can cover a little bit. I don't think it's his strength, but he can cover tight ends. I don't really like him against wide receivers or smaller wide receivers. He kind of struggles against smaller wide receivers when I was watching some film on him. But he's a guy that can kind of do a little bit of everything. I think Kerby Joseph is a little more limited. He needs to develop, but I still think it's going to be a battle. I still think it's going to be a nice camp battle. And we can even throw Melifonu in there if you want to. It's going to be interesting to see there, maybe Brady Breeze. But I think the Kerby Joseph versus Deshon Elliott is going to be interesting come training camp, Lions fans. And we're going to see what happens there. But the depth chart, it makes me a little bit nervous. I do like Melifonu, like I said. Brady Breeze is a little bit of a toy. Is a little bit of a coin toss, to tell you the truth. We'll find out a little bit more about that. Why I'm still kind of wondering why Tennessee gave up on Brady Breeze a little bit. I'd have to look into that a little bit more, but I'm pretty sure he was a high round draft pick, second or third round. Don't quote me on that, but I'm pretty sure Tennessee drafted him late. I don't know if he was banged up as a Titan, but this is the second year here in Detroit, so I don't know. Maybe there was some type of injury concerns. Maybe there's some type of attitude. I don't really know. Got to look into it. But keep an eye on Deshon Elliott versus Kerby Joseph, and then this is the first series. We'll talk about more series coming up. Do some running back series. We'll get right into it. But thanks for the video, guys. I appreciate it. Thanks for tuning in. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button at the bottom right, and don't forget to hit the notification bell. Get all my videos, and don't forget to like and comment. Who you guys got, man? Deshon Elliott, Kerby Joseph. Right now I like Deshon Elliott. I'm just worried about his health. That's what scares me the most. I think he's kind of more of a jack of all trades, can do a little bit of everything. Nothing special, but he can do a little bit of everything. And then you got Joseph, who's more of a cover safety guy, I think it's going to take a little bit more time to develop, especially in the run game. But that's it, guys. Thanks for the video. Go Lions, one pride. Boom.